Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel with today's lead code. This is the question intersection of two arrays. This question has been asked in many big tech companies like Amazon, Facebook, Apple, Adobe, Google, Microsoft, and more. Let's look at the problem statement. Given to integer array nums1 and nums2, we have to return an array of their intersection, and each element in the result must be unique. And you may return the result in any order. That means nums1, given an array nums1 and nums2, there might be some elements which are common in both. So after removing the duplicate elements, we have to return all the unique common elements. To solve this question, there are many approaches. We will see two methods for this. Let's look at the method one. What we do, so suppose nums1 is this, nums2 is this. What we will do in this, we will put all the elements of nums1 in a set. We all know that set contains all the elements only once. It removes the duplicacy. Duplicate elements, right? So if we push all the elements of num1s in the set, it will be like 3, 5, 1. 3 is already present, 10, 9. Now what we will do? So these elements are from nums1. Now what we will do? We will iterate nums2 and check if that element is present in the set or not. And if it is present, we will store the elements in another set, that is answer set. So if we push any elements twice, then also it will contain only one time, right? Now let's see. Suppose we are at 8, we will see whether 8 is present in this set or not. It is not present. Move to 2. 2 is present. It is not present. Move to 3. 3 is present. Yes, 3 is present. We will push this 3 in the answer set. We will see 5 is present. Yes, 5 is also present. We will move this 5 in the answer set. Now 1 is also present. We will move this 1 in the answer set. 18 is present. No, it is 18 is not present. 10 is present. Yes, 10 is present. We will push 10 in the answer set. 19 is present. No, 19 is not present. 10 is present. Yes, 10 is present. And we will push 10 again in this set. But since because of the set property, it will only contain one time set. Now, to return the answer, we can convert this set into a vector and we can return. In this way, we will contain only the intersection elements only once. So this is method one. So if we talk about time complexity, in this time complexity will be to push all the elements of nums1 in set will be big O of n, and to check whether the existence of elements of num2 in this set will be again big O of n. That means big O of plus big O of it will be nearly equal to big O of n. And if we talk about space complexity, we are pushing all the elements of nums1 in the set, so it will take big O of n space. Now let's talk about method 2. What we will do in this, we will use sorting plus 2-pointer technique. So let's see the array after sorting. So after sorting, array will look like 1, 3, 3, 3, 5, 9, and 10. And nums2 will look like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 10, 10, 18, and 19. Now we have the arrays in the sorted order. Now what we will do, we will iterate. We will keep one pointer for iterating nums1 and another pointer to iterate nums2. Now we will match whether 1 is matching with 1 or not. If it is matching, we will keep answer vector and we will push 1 in it. And we will move this pointer to that element which is different from 1. So if we see the next element is different from 1, that means we will push this point, move the pointer to the next element. In this also we can see the next element is different from the previous one. That means we will move the pointer to this element only. Now we will see 2 and 3. Is it same? No, it is not same. So since it is not same and the arrays are sorted, that means if we look 3 in this array, there is a chance that 3 may come after 2. But if we look 2 in this array, then there is no chance that we will get 2, because if 2 were in the array, then it would have come before 3. So since after 1 we got 3, that means 2 is not in the array. So we will increment this pointer to next one. Now we will see. So 3 and 3, it's matches. So we will push 3 in the answer vector. Now we will move since the answer matches, so we will move the pointer to the next element which is different from the current one. So if we see this pointer, the next value is different from the previous one. So we will move the pointer to next one. But in this, if we see the next element is not different from the previous, so we will move this pointer to 5. So why we are doing this? So if we have moved the pointer to the next one, then again we would have find the duplicate. So to avoid duplicacy, we are doing this. Now the next element, now the pointer for nums1 is at 5 and pointer for nums2 is at 5. Both are matching, so we'll push 5 in the array. Now again we will move this pointer to the elements which is different from 5. So next element is 9, which is different from 5. We will move the pointer to 9. Now for this nums2 pointer, we will see, yes, 8 is different from 5, so we'll move the pointer to 8. Now we will match. Is it same or not? It is not same. So which pointer we have to move? If we want to find 8 in this nums ones, we will not be able to find, because if 8 were in the array, then after 5, 8 must have come since we have sorted the array, but it is not. So we can say 8 will never come in this array. So we will increment the pointer of 8. Now 9 and 10. So is it there? Is it matching? No, it is not matching. Now if we compare 9 and 10, can we say 9 will never come in this nums2? Because if 9 were in the array, after 8, 9 would have come. But we are getting 10. That means 9 will never come in this array. So we will increment the pointer of nums1 to the next pointer, next element. Now we will see 10 is matching with 10. So we will push 10 in the vector. Now, since there is no more elements for num1s, we can stop. So the unique elements which are intersecting in both the arrays are 1, 3, 5, and 10. We talk about time complexity for this. Since we are sorting both the arrays, it will take n log n plus m log n plus, since we are iterating both the array once, plus n plus n. So overall it will take, we can say, big O of n log n. And if we talk about space complexity, we are not taking any of the extra space, because we are sorting the array in this in place sorting only, and we are not, other than the answer vector, we are not using any extra space. So we can say the space complexity will be O1. Let's write method 1. In method 1, what we are doing, we will create two set, one for, suppose we name it set, and another is, and we will push the elements of nums1 into nums1 dot begin, nums1 dot end, and another set, that is answer. Now we will iterate. Now we'll iterate nums2 and see whether that element is present or not. So if set dot find it is not equal to set dot end. That means we have found the element. That means this it element is present in both the array. In that case, we will insert the it in the answer vector. So after iterating call, so we will return. Since we have stored the result in the set, we have to return it in the vector form. So we will convert it in vector. So answer dot begin. Now let's try to run the test cases. So we can see the test cases has been accepted. Now let's try to submit. So we can see method 1 has been accepted. Now let's try to code method. Then this first we will keep a pointer for both the array. Now we will sort the vector one by one. After sorting, and we will create an answer vector. Now after sorting, while I is less than nums1 dot size and j is less than nums2 dot size. So we will iterate both the array, both the vector, and if we see that nums1 of I is equal to nums2 of I, nums2 of j, in that case, that means there is an intersection of this element. Then what we will do, we will push this element in the answer vector. That is either we can use nums1 of I. So once we have found the element, we will increment both the pointer. And we have said that in case we have matched the elements, so we will move the pointer to the next different element. So we will iterate while I is less than nums1 dot size and nums1 of I is not equal to nums1 of I minus 1. Till then, we will keep incrementing the pointer. Similarly, we will do for jth pointer. So in case it is matched, we have done. Now in case it is not matched and nums1 of I is greater than nums2 of j, in that case, we will increment jth pointer, else we will increment ith pointer. And after that, we will return answer vector. Now let's try to run the test cases. So there is a small mistake. So while we will keep incrementing the pointer until we found a distinct elements. That means until till we found the same elements, we will keep incrementing the pointer. Now let's try to rerun the test cases. So the solution has been accepted. Now let's try to submit. So we have seen two methods and we have solved both the methods. And I hope the problem statement and the solution is clear. See you in the next video. Thank you.